Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we've got a video that was sent to me by my good friend Old Squishy Garter. It features a man from Michigan who has fully embraced the sovereign citizen approach to dealing with the land. As you might expect, things unfold exactly as you'd predict. We're going to break down everything that happens in this video. From his attempts to challenge the legal system on his own terms to the inevitable consequences that follow. It's a perfect example of how these kinds of extreme, do-it-yourself legal theories rarely go the way people imagine, and why the courts tend to respond in very predictable ways. So sit back, because this story is full of drama, confusion, and some jaw-dropping moments that really highlight the clash between personal belief and the actual law. Let's dive in and see exactly what happens.
The district court is now in session. This is Magistrate Hillary Braley presiding. Okay, and I need you unmuted at the jail. There we go. Can I have your name, please?
For the record, my name is Thomas Styron II. I'm the natural person, I'm the living man. How we doing today, Miss Braley?
We are upright, if nothing else. Great. So, okay. And you said your name is Thomas Styron?
The second.
The second.
And then I'm the natural person, the living.
Guess when your reasoning skills are. Let's just say not exactly firing on all cylinders. You feel the constant need to remind everyone around you that, yes, they are still very much alive and thinking clearly, something you clearly struggle to grasp yourself. It's like watching someone flail around trying to prove the obvious while completely missing the bigger picture. Endlessly insisting that the world owes them recognition for simply existing. As if common sense and basic awareness were feats of extraordinary genius.
Of a kerfuffle. So, recalling case number 19S00472, that is the state of Michigan versus Thomas Ulrich Styron, the second, you said. And also calling 24W001025, that is the township of Ypsilanti, also versus Thomas Ulrich Styron. So state your name for the record.
So, for the record, my name is Thomas Styron II. Is not the name you have attached to this case is not me. I believe that's a state created entity, Your Honor. And I'm not, me being a living person, my name is in proper punctuation. I don't have a all caps name nor.
Okay, I'm going to cut you off right there. Okay.
I don't have no contracts with the state of Michigan at all, period. And so I was wondering about personal jurisdiction, subject matter jurisdiction in regards to this.
All right. Let me break this down in plain terms. Whether you realize it or not, you are a citizen of Michigan. You were stopped on Michigan state property. And you've already appeared before the court, which means personal jurisdiction is established. As for the magistrate, her authority comes directly from Michigan court rules, giving her the legal power to preside over your case. This isn't up for debate. The court's jurisdiction isn't something that can be opted in or out of based on personal belief. Voluntary or not, the legal framework applies. And understanding that framework is the first step toward actually navigating the system effectively.
You can continue to wonder about those at the moment. What I am doing, you have a show cause hearing on the matter ending in 472, which is the retail fraud charge. I'm showing a balance of $210 on that. And then what you're being arraigned on, that is what I am here to explain the charge against you, is a citation issued on April 2nd, 2024 at 9:24 in the evening. That charges that you operated a motor vehicle on North Ford Boulevard at or near Russell Street with no license on your person. Do you comprehend the charge against you?
I do not. I don't even own a license. I canceled my license years ago.
Just because your name happens to be written in all capital letters on official documents, in plain ink rather than colorful crayons, doesn't mean it's not actually you. The courts don't care about the fanciness or the artistic choices used to display your name. Whether it's printed on a birth certificate, typed on a filing, or scribbled on a sticky note, it still legally identifies the same person, you. All the theories about all caps names being some kind of separate legal entity are completely irrelevant to how the law actually works.
What you are being charged with is operating a motor vehicle without having a license on your person. So, I'm not asking if you agree with this. I'm not asking if you have a license. I'm asking if you understand the words coming out of my mouth as far as what this charge is.
The charge is accused me of not having a driver's license on my person, correct?
Correct.
Well, from my understanding, I need a driver's license if I'm in commerce. I was traveling home.
Okay.
I wasn't doing business at all. And also from my understanding, I don't need a license to do that.
And your overstanding is incorrect, sir. But we are not going to get into that for now. You are saying that you have understood the words as far as not having a license on your person. It is a misdemeanor charge with a maximum penalty of up to 93 days in jail, a $500 fine with court costs, or both.
So this is under the assumption that you guys have personal jurisdiction and subject matter jurisdiction over me, right?
Yes.
So
at this time, the court is going to set a pre-trial date for you. That will be before Judge Washington.
Ma'am, can we prove the jurisdiction first before we go ahead with setting a trial for that entity or a pre-trial for that entity?
I hear you. And at this point, you are appearing in front of the court. You have put your name on the record. And yes, we are setting a pre-trial date for you.
I did put my name on the record, and my name that I put on the record is not the same name that you have.
Yes, you are completely mistaken, and honestly, we should all be grateful that nothing in this world actually depends on your understanding of how things work. If the systems that govern everyday life from law to basic science to simple social norms relied on your interpretation, we'd be in a constant state of chaos. Thankfully, the world operates according to rules, facts, and procedures that exist independently of personal belief or misunderstanding, so the rest of us can carry on without having to accommodate every misguided idea you insist is correct.
Provide documentation of such at your pre-trial date, which is going to be June 26th.
So the documentation that I have published, recorded the documentation I have published and recorded on the record, on the state of Michigan record, that says what I just told you, that I'm not who you have, that I'm not the name you have attached to that case, I need to bring that with me, is what you're saying? It being already recorded and on the state of Michigan records, that good enough?
Whatever documentation you have, bring it with you to your pre-trial date. That is what I am telling you, yes. So. And again, that court date, June 26th? Okay. Will be June 26th at 9 a.m. before Judge Washington. The court will enter that you are standing mute to all charges at this time.
So we're just assuming jurisdiction, though, correct?
Yes.
How? From
No.
my understanding,
And
that has to be proved before we even proceed with anything else. Am I wrong?
No. You need to be there because the court has specifically ordered your presence. Any sense of pressure or coercion isn't coming from the court. It's coming from your own misunderstanding of the legal process. The bottom line is simple. Follow the court's orders, or you risk serious consequences. Alright everyone, that wraps up today's video. In this case, he was granted a PR bond, but he was also being held on a monetary show cause. So I'm not entirely sure whether he got out yet. Regardless, we do know his next court date, and you can be sure I'll be bringing you all the updates when it happens. A very special thank you to Old Squishy Gardener for sending me this video. If you're into court-related content, definitely check out his channel. He posts some really interesting stuff. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit the like button. If it wasn't your thing, feel free to hit dislike, but either way, don't forget to leave a comment below. And make sure to subscribe with notifications turned on so you don't miss any of my future content. I'm Team Skeptic, and I'm out.
you are not correct. The court will also set a personal recognizance bond in this matter. Basically, you are promising to show up for that June 24th court date at 9 a.m. over Zoom before Judge Washington, where you will have your pretrial. Okay, so at this point, your hearings are concluded. You are free to stand up and tell the jail that you are finished.
So I need to be there under threat, duress, coercion,